Day in the life when it's the summer holidays, day 31. Also extended version. I woke up at the usual time, 6:45 to be precise. And here I am in bed, just woken up. Yeah, here I am. And then I've gone downstairs at 5 minutes later. So here I am relaxing on the sofa, watching TikToks, ready to start the day with Cocoa Pops. Yes, we do have a lot of Cocoa Pops, as mentioned, so let's eat that. And plus, I had a glass of water, but I didn't film that because you wouldn't find it interesting, so let's just leave it out, yeah. And then I've got my shoes on, but we're not going for a daily walk just yet, because we're going somewhere first. Well, it's sort of a shopping trip, but yeah. I turned on my watch and ready to go. Yes, here I am. So here I am in the car waiting to go to Tesco Extra. I like to go to big Tesco because it's so big, you find everything in there. So here I am at Tesco and I am waiting to get the trolley. So here I am with the trolley, the bags required, and the special beeper. So we're ready to go get some shopping done. So after shopping, I waited for it to be paid, and then we got going, basically. Then after that, I stopped at a petrol station to get a drink. So wonder what drink I'll have today. Well, today we're gonna have a Pepsi Max Maximum Taste, no sugar. So that's what I had for drink, basically. Yeah. And then I popped to Lidl to get some chocolate chips. So that's all we got. So here's me waiting. So once I'd done that, I flicked through a Lidl magazine. So wait for it. Yeah. Here's the Lidl magazine. So it's a Lidl weekly. I went through that. Seen what I liked. Nothing interesting, so don't know why I bothered, to be honest. And then at 12:30, I had a ham sandwich with an apple. But I didn't get in shot, guys, so I had to film it in a separate clip. So here's the apple. Nice, juicy apple you got there, Kieran. I know, here's a guitar. Oh, that's not relevant, Kieran. And then it's finally arrived. The daily walk. Yes, it may be a late one, but it's still a daily walk. It's good. And then the daily walk just turned into a daily jog, to be honest. So here we go. I'm jogging. And then I stopped jogging and continued to walk. So I ran out of breath easily from jogging that far. And then I found out the sad news. Spain won and England lost. So bad luck, England. You'll get there next time. And then I got home at 2 p.m. That was an hour and a half walk, by the way. That was the longest I've ever done, I think. And then I had a little bit of a muffin. And then it was dinner time. At 4 p.m. I had roast pork with trimmings. Yeah. And then at 5:30 I had a Jaffa cake bar. So here's what's inside it. It was chocolatey. I like Jaffa cakes. It's good. And then I watched the sun go down. End another week. Sad. My steps for today, and see you tomorrow for day 32, which will not be an extended version. It will be back to normal. A day in the life when it's the summer holidays, day 33. So I woke up at 6:45, and today we have a bowl of Cocoa Pops. Yes, I do sound excited about that. I'm not lying, I'm not being sarcastic. And then I edited this fandom for Fricks and Goods, which will be a new program premiering on YouTube in September/October. And then at 9:30 I went for a daily walk, which was nice. And then I got home at 11:15 with half an hour and a half walked. Nice. So and then I watched some episodes, like random episodes. And then at 12:30 I had a ham sandwich, 5 apple slices, and a chocolate digestive biscuit. Nice. And then I had a flask of water right to the top with cold fresh water. Nice. And then on the back saw a little bit, and then at 6 p.m. I had a ham carbonara with salad. Nice. And then I had a Wibble Wobble jelly. So it's strawberry jelly at 7 o'clock. Nice. And here are my steps for today, and see you tomorrow for day 34. Yes, see you tomorrow. A day in the life when it's the summer holidays. Day 33. So I woke up at 6:45 and today for breakfast, Cocoa Pops. Why wouldn't I guessed? Yes, so it's Cocoa Pops today. Yes, I might have it till the end of summer holidays, who knows. And then I spent like 2 hours making a fixing good at 4. So it's published on YouTube. Yeah, it's 2 hours spent editing that. Like, it's crazy, I know. And here's the rest of the acts. And then at 12:30, I had this humongous bread with sandwich. So it's humongous bread with ham sandwich. Nice. And then I had a cup of water in the trophyless cup. Tottenham. Yeah, Tottenham never wins any trophies. And then I relaxed for a little bit and I had this for dinner. So it's beef. Let's call it Chinese. We're going to call it Chinese stir fry. Yeah, I don't know the actual name of it. Forgot it. And then at 6:30, I had a smooth fudge yogurt. It was nice. My steps for today, and see you tomorrow for day 34. Yeah! A day in the life when it's the summer holidays. Day 34. So I woke up at 6:45, and you know what I had. Don't tell me. It's Cocoa Pops. We're possibly going to eat this until the end of summer holidays. Well, I might have something in between, but yeah, Cocoa Pops all round. And then at 9:45, I went for a really short walk that lasted 50 minutes, so that's quite short. And then at 12:30, I had half a ham sandwich because the bread is quite huge, so that's going to fill me up after one half anyway, so why not? And then I watched some episodes, just episodes. And then at 10:05, I had barbecue chicken with Mediterranean couscous, yeah. And then at 5:30, I had a chocolate chip cookie, homemade, nice. My steps for today, and see you tomorrow for day 35. A day in the life when it's the summer holidays, day 35. So I woke up at 6:45, and look, miserable weather out there. And here's me still in bed, because I'm lazy. So I went down at 7 a.m. Yeah, 15 minutes late, I know. And then had some Cocoa Pops. Yes, why are you still eating Cocoa Pops, Kieran? Well, because I said so. And then I had a flask of water. And then I went to get some milk, but I didn't actually film that because, you know, I'm just lazy. And then it was lunchtime. But instead of having a sandwich, we had something else. We had burgers and chips from a place called Piri Piri Chicken. Yeah, so that is a chicken place. So we had a takeaway today for lunch. And then I had some tango for a drink. And then I relaxed. And then at 6 o'clock, I had a chicken skewer in the kebab. Beans, waffles and chips. Lovely. With salad inside the kebab as well. So I had another glass of tango. Yep. And then at 6:30 I had a Miss Molly's cake bar, I think. So yeah, that was rather nice. Lovely. My steps for today, and see you tomorrow for day 36. Hooray. A day in the life when it's the summer holidays. Day 36. So I woke up at 6:45, and you know I can't keep on telling you this. Cocoa Pops, obviously, we have a lot of these, so eat them up quickly as we can. Yes. And then I had a glass of water, you know, to keep myself healthy, you know. Yep, take that away. Here we go. And then I went for a daily walk. Yes, I didn't do one yesterday, but I did go for milk yesterday, so this walk lasted an hour. And then at 12:30, I didn't have a sandwich. It was tuna pasta today, so we had that. I might have this tomorrow, I'm not really sure yet. And then I had blackcurrant juice. You're back! I missed you! Yes, only for a limited time. And then I relaxed and played some Roblox. Yeah, that's about it. And then at 6 o'clock, I had pork steak in pasta. So here's me eating the pasta. Nice. And then I had another glass of blackcurrant juice. Yes, take that, drink it, and here's me drinking it there. And then at 7 o'clock, I had a chocolate cookie. A chocolate chip cookie, so I say. Yeah, I don't know the shape of it. My steps for today and see you tomorrow for day 37. A day in the life when it's summer holidays, day 37. So I woke up at 6:45, and today we had Cocoa Pops. Just a bloody usual that, what? Anyway, so Cocoa Pops needed. Brilliant. And then I had a blackcurrant juice. Yes, you come back for another day. Yep. And then I loaded up some Roblox and I played some Bloxburg. There you go, we got Bloxburg. And then my walk got delayed because my shoelaces were a bit screwed up, so I had to wear my school PE trainers. So here's my school PE trainers. Yeah, they're not the best, but they'll have to do for now. Yep, and here's me on the walk. Well, yeah, have to stop here because it was raining at the moment, so had to walk down quickly. And overall I had to walk 3,000 steps, not very much. And then we had some water. Nice. And then I sorted out my shoelaces, and safe to say, yes, it's got sorted, guys. That means walk tomorrow if the rain doesn't start. And then at 12:30 I had a tuna pasta with a digestive chip biscuit, chocolate that is. And then I had blackcurrant juice. Why am I going to have cocoa juice? That's a bit weird, isn't it? And then I looked at the rain. Oh my god, the plants, look at that. Yeah, I think the plants getting their daily water. And then the rain got heavier and heavier. I'm so glad I'm not walking in that weather. And then at 6:30 I had chicken korma with rice with naan bread. So the rice is shaped like balls, so that's good. And then I had blackcurrant juice. Yes, third time in a row, blackcurrant. Yes, just drink that up nice and quick. And then I had a Miss Molly's cake bar. Yes, and that's it for day in the life right now. Bye steps for today and see you tomorrow for day 38. Yay! A day in the life when it's summer holidays, day 38. So I woke up at 6:45 and let me guess. Cocoa Pops? Wonderful, you guessed right. It's Cocoa Pops today. Yes, finished the box for now, but we got some more. Oh, you're probably sick of Cocoa Pops already. And then I had some blackcurrant juice. Hopefully you're not sick of that, actually, because, yeah. And then I went for a lovely daily walk. Yes. I don't know why I'm so excited about that, really. Quite natural. And then at 12:30 I had a ham sandwich, 5 apple slices, no 6, and then 2 chocolate digestive biscuits. And then I had a bottle of blackcurrant juice. Lovely. And then at 6 o'clock we had chicken and vegetable pie with a courgette thingy with gravy. And then at 7 p.m. I had pineapple chunks. Yes, lovely. Just gonna eat that up, right? Oh, yes. And then blackcurrant juice. Third time. Yes, and that's it for today. My steps for today, and see you tomorrow for day 39. Day 39, let's go. A day in the life when it's summer holidays, day 39. So I woke up at 6:45 and Cocoa Pops. Well, you weren't expecting that, weren't you now? Yes, it's Cocoa Pops. Again. Yes, and then I had blackcurrant juice. And yeah, that's the last blackcurrant juice I'm going to have in a while, so last cup of it. And then at 12:30 I had a cheese sandwich today and some chocolate digestive biscuits. Brilliant. And then I had a cup of water at 1 p.m. And yes, before you asked about the daily walks, well, 3, 2, 1, there we go, daily walks. Yes, it may be a later one today at 2:30, but it was alright. A daily walk's a daily walk, so no need to moan about that. And then when I got home at 3:30, I had another cup of water. Nice that, isn't it? And then at 4:30, I had burger, wedges and beans. Well, it's a cheeseburger in fact, and it was nice. And then at 5 p.m. I started to make some pudding. So today we got Angel Delight strawberry mousse. So here's the final result. Let it set for 5 minutes, and here's the final result. It was creamy. It was nice. My steps for today, and see you tomorrow for day 40. Yes, it's day 40. See you there. A day in the life when it's summer holidays, day 40, also extended version. You can see why later on in the video. So I woke up at 6:45 and played on the PS5 for a while. So I was playing Crash Bandicoot 4, I really enjoyed it, and brought back some memories. And then I had cereal. What am I going to choose today? Cocoa Pops or Shreddies? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yes, it's Cocoa Pops. Oh, Kieran, why would you choose Cocoa Pops? You meanie. With milk, of course. You have to have cereal in before the milk. That's the way I'll do it. So here's the Cocoa Pops all ready. And then I've got ready. Now, I'm going to tell you why this is an extended version. Because today we're going to Brighton. So that's exciting. And then I fixed my hair up, ready for the journey, and yeah. Here we go. That's the final result, by the way. Yeah. I look like a nerd, but it's alright, I guess. And then at 10 a.m, I've got ready and got in the car, ready for an hour's long drive down the coast. This is my second time down the beach this year, as last month I did go to the Isle of Sheppey. It wasn't great, but it was a school geography trip, so I had to go. And then I had some onion ring crisps as well. Lovely. And then I did get stuck in some traffic at some bits, but I finally got there at 12 o'clock. And you know what? My stomach's rumbling, so let's have lunch. So today on the menu we have a cheese sandwich. And also we had some Walker's crisps as well. Cheese and onion baked those ones. Haven't had them in a while, so yeah, I had to eat them today. And then I got out the car and we are ready for a bit of fun in Brighton. Brilliant. And then I waited for a little bit, enjoying the scenery. Yeah, lovely. And then I stopped at Burger King and got this Fanta strawberry drink. Nice. And then I went through a bit of shopping. Well, I didn't get anything, but we went through browsing some shops. And then here's me waiting still. Wow. Right. Didn't find anything I needed. And then I tried bubble tea for the first time. Well, it was a fruit tea, but yeah, we had blueberry with pearls in it. So I never had it. So good. It's good. It's refreshing and nice. Here's me in the Burger King hat for some reason. A Burger King crown. And here's me in Waterdene Beach, where I decided to relax. And filmed a few TikToks in there, like short ones. And then at 5 p.m, it's another takeaway. So it's a McDonald's. We had chicken burger with chips and a Coke. Nice. And then I got back in the car at 5:30 and got back home. So that was a nice day out. I haven't had a day out in quite a while. And then when I got home at 7 p.m, I had a wagon wheel. Nice. And here are my steps for today, nearly 10,000, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 41. A day in the life when it's summer holidays, day 41. Also a bit of a lazy day, so enjoy it. So I woke up at 6:45, and what a surprise! It is Cocoa Pops. Now it's Cocoa Pops. I wasn't expecting that, weren't I? Wow. And then I had the cup of water in a Tottenham cup. I don't care if we lost on penalties against Fulham yesterday, so I don't really care about winning trophies at all. And then at 12:30, I had a jam sandwich with a chocolate digestive and a bag of chips. Lovely. And also, just to let you know, there will be no daily walks over the next few days, so just to let you know that. So I relaxed on the sofa for a little bit until dinner was ready. So today I had a pork linguine with courgette. Lovely. Yes, this is a Hello Fresh recipe, by the way. And then at 6 o'clock, I had a strawberry mousse. Lovely, that. Yes. My steps for today, and see you tomorrow for day 42, which will be similar to this. So, a day in the life when it's the summer holidays, day 42. So I woke up at 6:45 and today it was Cocoa Pops. Yeah, like every single day. Yes, once again, this is a lazy day, so no daily walk today or tomorrow maybe. And then I did something a bit weird. I connected my laptop to the television so I can play my laptop on the TV. Wow. And then at 12 o'clock, I had a chicken sandwich today. Not ham, actually, no. And then along with that, I had a bit of a sausage roll, so that was nice as well. Good. And then I edited the fandom for Mighty 6. Yes, it is a fandom. It is Mighty 6. And I'm working on it. Hooray. And then at 5:30, I had spaghetti bolognese with courgette. Lovely. Courgette. Yeah. And then at 6 o'clock, I had a Trix. Had Trix bar. Nice. My steps for today, and see you tomorrow for day 43. Also, this is the last day in the life of August, and I'll see you for 4 more days in the lives in September. See you next month in September. Bye. A day in the life when it's the summer holidays. Day 43. So I woke up at 6:45, and today we had Cocoa Pops. Very good. Yeah. Been having this for nearly 3 weeks, so half of the summer holidays been filled with Cocoa Pops. And then I connected my laptop to the television once again and played Roblox. Here's my username if you want to add me. So, yeah, and then at 12:30 I had a chicken sandwich with 5 apple slices. And then I went upstairs and looked out the window. It was cloudy. Of course it was cloudy. What are you talking about? And then at 6 o'clock, I don't know what I had. So it's this random thing with wedges and cabbage, I think. My steps for today, and see you tomorrow for day 44. Apologies if this was a short day in the life. Yeah, I've been lazy. So see you there. Bye. A day in the life when it's summer holidays. Day 44. So I woke up at 6:45 and today it is Cocoa Pops. But, however, this is the last time I'm going to be having Cocoa Pops summer holidays. As tomorrow I'll be having something that you might remember in the summer holidays 2022. So stay tuned for tomorrow's breakfast. And then just as I knew it, 12:15, that means sandwich time. So today we had a pork sandwich. First time in the day in the life a pork sandwich now, so that's good. And then I tweeted some posts on my Twitter. I'm still calling it Twitter because X is just stupid and horrible. And then it's a takeaway tonight at 6 p.m. So it's a Bon Appetit pizza takeaway. So nice. With a Diet Coke. And then I had a brownie, 2 halves of it. So that makes a whole. 1 brownie. So that's weird. Yeah, I know. Saving the brownies, eh guys? My steps for today, and see you tomorrow for day 45. Also, new breakfast tomorrow. So can you guess in the comments which one it would be? Yeah, see ya. A day in the life when it's the summer holidays, day 45. So I woke up at 6:45 and today we had, Frosted Flakes? Yes, Frosted Flakes are back. I think it's time to give Cocoa Pops a little bit of a break, don't you think? Yeah, the final 2 days are Frosted Flakes, by the way. And then I recorded a song for A Day in the Life. It's back again. It will premiere on YouTube on Tuesday, so just stay tuned. And then I put some treats out. You know, just random treats. Yeah. And then I put all the clips from part 3 into a video ready to premiere next Sunday on my 16th birthday. So 7 days left until the part 3. And then at 12:30 I had a ham sandwich with a cookie. A biscuit, I mean. I'm not American. And then I did put a song on YouTube and it's going to premiere in like Tuesday. So yeah. And then at 6 o'clock I had a chicken casserole. Very nice. Very steamy. And then at 6:30 I had a Kit Kat orange. And I did it the white way. Break it in half. So yeah. My steps for today, and see you tomorrow for day 46. Also final day. And also haircut tomorrow, so see you there. A day in the life when it's summer holidays, day 46. Also the final day. So I woke up at 6:45 for the last time. And then it was Frosted Flakes time. Yes, you returned for the final day. Now you got it. Well done, Frosted Flakes. And then at 10 a.m. I got in the car, 'cause it's hairdresser's time, or barber's time. So here's me waiting for me to get my hair cut. And then about 10 minutes later, here's the final result. On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1. Here's the haircut. Looking smart, don't you think, Kieran Miller? Wow. And then I got a lollipop. You're never too old to have a lollipop, so let's have it. And then I went to Sainsbury's for my weekly shop. Brilliant. So, Barbers before Sainsbury's. Or Sainsbury's after the Barbers. Here's me walking up the escalator, ready for the shop. And then I did the shop and got back home at 11:45. And then at 12 p.m. I got a ham sandwich, a banana, and some chocolate twisted buttons. And then I made my bed. So here's some stripy bedding. Nice. And here's me after I made the bed 5 minutes later. So yeah, it looks good. Yeah. And then at 6 p.m. I had Mediterranean couscous for the last time. And then what did I do next? Oh yes, I had a bath. So here's me in the bath. No, not actually in the bath, because TikTok might actually remove it. But here's me filling up the bath. And here's me after the bath. So my hair is wet and I am ready for school. And then at 7 p.m. I had a chocolate cookie from Sainsbury's. So that's nice. And ready. Here we go. My steps for today. And, well, it's the last time. I want to give a shout out to one person. Finn McAllister. Supported all my videos and I'd like to thank him. And also get ready for Sunday, because it's a day in the life when it's my birthday. See you Sunday. And here's me over and out. Goodbye.